Good morning, everybody. It is the day after Thanksgiving 2024. Uh, I am not going to be out and about Black Friday shopping. Um, Likely, I am going to be working. I'm not sure yet. Don't have that schedule yet. But anyway, I saw this pattern on my Tangle Web Explorations Facebook group, which I really liked. I liked the look of it. So I went to the blog where she shows it. And then, of course, you have to go to here where it has the step out. Now, this is at tanglepatterns.com. I do not have permission to show like the step outs and things from tanglepatterns.com. So I'm not going to. I'll just show you how it's done. If you want to see it, it is called Verrerie, Verrerie. Got a lot of E's and R's in there. Anyway, that's what we're going to do. But like I said, I don't have permission to show that website on screen. And I am not going to have anybody mad at me. I decided to do a bookmark. I've already put a little border on this bookmark. I don't know how big this is, these squares. They are... excuse me. All right. Trying to find the half of this. Oh, you can do it this way, Dawn. The zero. I love this. Let me turn it this way so you guys can see it. This type of clear, it's from Westcott ruler, works really cool because it's got this one in the middle. It counts from either end, so 1, 2, 3, 4 inches that way. But if you look in the middle, it's got a 0 in the middle, and then it goes outward 1, 2, and the same way this way 1, 2. So if you line the 0 kind of in the middle and then make your edges the same distance from that 0, you end up, let's see, I have a 1/2 inch there and a 1/2 inch there. That's not in the middle. Okay. You end up, let's see, I got 1, 1, 2, 1. That's close. So I want to go a little bit this way, and that's going to be my half mark. I just wanted to cut this in half. So my squares are kind of somewhat similarly located. Might not be perfect, but it will be close enough. I want to make squares. So those are about good enough. Okay. How do I want to do this? Do I want to start in the middle? Probably. Probably want to start in the middle. Oh, lucky me. Lucky me. All right. I'm not talking. Why am I not talking? I don't know. Because I'm thinking. Half and one. 1.5. Okay. So about like that to get my kind of squares. They're not perfect. That's okay. I'm just close enough. Just because I want to do this pattern. I don't usually spend this much time worrying about size, do I? Not usually. But sometimes I do. So how was your Thanksgiving? Everybody tell me the deets. Do you have a family tradition that might not be the traditional North American traditional Thanksgiving? Do you do something else? I don't think our traditions are anything out of the ordinary. We go with the whole turkey, usually the whole turkey thing with all the trim-ins and that sort of stuff. That's our usual Thanksgiving meal in the late afternoon, not like late night for dinner, but more of a 4 o'clock, 4:30, something like that, early dinner. So everybody can have time to travel home. That kind of thing. All right, let's see what this looks like. Oh. So what you do in each of these blocks is, let me zoom you in. It shows it going like this with a little kind of curvy thing like this in the middle. And then doing a loop up into the corner. But I imagine that without this bit, you could just do like that, right? Did you see any of that? No, probably not. And that's not even. Let's see. Could we do it that way, though? We could. I got a little pointy. Could we do it this way? Without having to draw that square. I think that would look good. That would look fine. Let me just, I want it a little more organic. I don't need that square. So we're just going to erase that. We're just going to go for it. We're just going to use our pen. And we're just going to go for it. like that. Of course, you can't see a thing. I'm going to draw the grid. Okay, we're going to just go for it. Curve and around and around and around like that. All is one move. I'm just going to make my line. You're very close. You are very close. I'm going to draw my grid in pen here now that I've figured out my spacing. Like I said, are they perfect? Nope. No, they're not. Okay. So we're going to curve and curve and curve and curve. Just like that. Curve, 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 like that. That's easy. You can do it whichever way works for you. I don't care if all my little loops are the same size. Just as long as they don't overlap in there, I'm good. And this makes it fairly quick. Right? That's working. Thanksgiving. So we were talking about Thanksgiving. Do you guys do anything different or unusual for Thanksgiving? Do you even have traditions? Some people don't. For some people, tradition's not a thing for them. I know some people who traditionally travel on Thanksgiving. They want to experience other cultures on that day, which is cool. Like I said, most of the time we have a traditional turkey dinner. Sometimes we have ham. One year we had lamb for dinner. That was good. And like I said, I don't have my schedule yet. I'm doing this drawing at the end of October. I don't have my November schedule yet. So I do not know if I'm working that day. All right, all of those look slightly different, but more or less the same. I am going to erase. Where's my harder eraser? There it is. I'm going to erase all of these lines because I don't want them. I'm going to take a peek at the blog post to see what we do next. We do some sort of aura, I believe. Come on, where's my phone? Yeah. Then we do an aura here in these spots. So we do an aura in here. It actually shows you doing this, then this. I'm not exactly sure why. It's fine. You don't have to do it that way. You can just aura like so. The step out has you having more of that shape rather than the triangle, but mine seem to be triangular, more triangularly. I have no room down here because of the way I drew them. That's fine. My loops are bigger than theirs. Cool. We're being inspired by Verrerie. Verrerie. That's the name of the, if you want to look it up for yourself. And if you want to follow along the step outs the way they have the step outs, absolutely. Am I doing exactly what they do? No, no. Am I just inspired? Yes, I am inspired. Are you guys a Black Friday people? Let me know. I am not a Black Friday shopper. And I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that I'm in retail. So, yeah, I am not a get up early, stand in line, get the best deal person. I'm just not. Are there deals out there for Black Friday? Absolutely. There are some stunner deals out there for Black Friday. And my husband did it once for my son. He got up, stood in line, Bass Pro Shops to get a outdoor smoker grill for my son for Christmas. And he swore he'd never do it again. It's just not. It's craziness. I would much rather find a good deal during the year sometime and buy something like early. There are other good deal days, like, Amazon Prime sale. Do the one in July. Figure out what you're going to gift somebody early on, and especially if it's something big, I know that's not always possible, and I know that's privilege. If we have privilege that we're able to do that. But I just don't like standing in lines with the crowds and the nastiness some people uh, exhibit. Even when they come into our store, we're not really a gift type store. We're a pharmacy. Um, but I have encountered that a lot of people on Black Friday will spend all their time standing in line at Target or Walmart or wherever they go to get their bargains, um, and then they will come to a place like ours to look for like gift wrap, or I don't know, whether little trinkets, stocking stuffers, and they just become the most obnoxious people. They just do. I don't know why. I'm going to go ahead and fill in this part here in black. That looks cool. Gives it a little bit of grounding. To decide if we're going to color this, what we're going to do. What are we going to do in this middle bit here? And in my sample, they went ahead and did an aura all the way around, and I think that looks good, so I'm going to do that as well. Oop. A little carried away there. That wasn't an aura. That's okay. I can't do a line all the way down without picking up my pen and moving it. So is it perfect? No. No, it's not. It's hand drawn. That's what you get when you get hand drawn stuff, right? Absolutely. You get imperfection, and that's okay. We recently, we just had Halloween, and I'm not usually a Halloween kind of gal. It's not my go-to season, and I almost never dress up anymore. I dressed up when my son was little and he wanted to do something. We would do something, but even when he got just a little bit older, it was like, okay, good. I don't have to dress up anymore, you know. But our crew at work, we did Minions. It was easy to do. For the most part, we just did the yellow shirt, and that's it. Yellow shirt, blue jeans. But, did I have to be extra? Because I didn't have a yellow shirt. So it was like, I'm not going to go out and buy a yellow shirt. I did have, so I got myself a little yellow baseball hat. That I was able to get. Why I couldn't, I don't know why I was having troubles finding a yellow shirt. Well, no, I was, our crew, could we have maybe had a little bit bigger heads up? Uh, Halloween was on, what day is it? Halloween was on Thursday, and on Tuesday they said, let's do this. Well, I was working on Wednesday, and I was like, I didn't have time to do much of anything. So, I couldn't get a shirt shipped to me overnight on Amazon. That was my problem. But I found a hat. I found a yellow hat that I could get to me overnight on Amazon. So that is what I did. This is cute. Do I want to color? Yeah, I think so. Do I want to do colored pencil? No, I don't feel like doing colored pencil. Let's do pen. What color do we want to do? Let's do, speaking of minions, let's just do yellow. So, I had a yellow baseball hat, and I didn't have to go to work until late on Halloween day. So I crafted myself a little minion hat, and I still wear a face mask at work because people have learned nothing, and personal space just doesn't exist, and people get all up in your face, and they come to my store because they're sick, and they're coughing at me and sneezing at me and touching things. Oh God, it's just so gross. So I try really hard to stay well, and so I'm still wearing a mask. And it looked funny with the yellow shirt. One of my other coworkers found yellow shirts for everybody. So I had a yellow shirt that I didn't think I was going to have. And I had this hat. So I took one of the face masks, this is the disposable one, and I used a little ink and some fabric paint on it, and I made myself a Minions face mask, and it came out so cute. If you want to see what that looked like, I will post it on my Draw Tangles with Dawn Instagram and my Draw Tangles with Dawn Facebook, if you want to go check it out. I'm not going to do it here just because you never know. But anyway, I will post it over there. When I'm finished here, I will try to remember. I like this because I don't have to go like right super next to the edge for my coloring. This is working good. And I think, the Minions is good with yellow and blue. So I think my little triangle bits are going to be blue, and the rest is just going to stay white. So yes, I still have Halloween fingernails, little ghosty eyes, and do I need to change my nail polish over? Yes, I do. Do I have a plan? No. No, I don't. Is my thumb still gross? Yes, it is. Nobody wants to see that. That's disgusting. Ooh, that's not a good tip. That blue is very... Oh, that's better. Got a better tip. Ooh, that's very blue. That'll work. I may have to turn it over, though, and do the other side tip. let's use the little tip. That'll take a little longer to color in, but that's okay. It's working better. A little less sloppy. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe it's just as sloppy. Am I spending a long time coloring? No, I'm not. No. I like the bigger tip. This seems to be kind of a dry pen. The bigger tip seems to be better, but it still seems to be kind of a dry pen. That's not good. Can I get it a little moister? Maybe if I spritz it with a little water, it'll bring some of that moisture out a little bit. Let's see what that does. See what that does. Might just make it all pastel. Yep, just making it all pastel. But it is coming out better. That's good. And then one of our coworkers didn't get the memo because we didn't know he was coming. He wasn't on the schedule. Our manager called him in as an extra body. So he was just wearing a uniform shirt. He didn't know he had to wear a yellow shirt. But that's okay. And then my coworker told the boss to wear all black. And then she got him a stripy scarf and made him a name tag that said Gru on it. It was cute. And he rocked that scarf. He just flung it and wore it all day. That was front store staff. Pharmacy staff decided to be all Dalmatians. It's too bad we weren't coordinated. But I don't think anybody thought about it soon enough. I like another coworker, person that I used to work with. She's at a different store now. Their store did characters from Inside Out. I thought that was cute too. Let's see, they had a better plan. But I will have to tell the one who planned this whole thing, we will have to be better coordinated and start earlier. And we can have better costumes if we're going to do costume. I don't usually do costume, but it was kind of fun. Okay, that looks good. I like that as a bookmark. Look at that. Isn't that cute? That came out really good. And I would love to have that as a bookmark. If I come across it, I'm going to put a label on it that I have these labels. They say, well, I'll just stick one on here. Just stick it on the back. Because my label page is a mess. It says, congratulations, you found my abandoned art. This art is yours to keep or share with another. Got my socials on there. And I will stick that in a book on a cruise ship. And, yeah, gift it. I love to gift my art. Anyways, you guys have a great day. I will see you on the next video, which will be in December. We're going to move right into holiday stuffs, Christmas season. Verrerie. Put that on my calendar. Yeah, you guys have a great day. I will see you on the next video. How am I going to do this so you guys can see it? Maybe I'll just zoom in. Maybe I'll just zoom in for the thumbnail. That'll be fine. I can put the name over here. All right, you guys have a great day, and I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.